Hey, how's it going? So, I'm doing a quick video. It's not going to be super long, but it's going to be like 10 minutes, maybe. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about one of the things that was kind of a big thing for me before certain events happened. And this is basically going to be about Torah Knights, Judah Natzarah. If you're watching, Shalom. Shalom, Judah, how you doing? So yeah, this is going to be about my time with Torah Knights. And what's funny is I got this Stones edition kind of when I wasn't part of it, when I kind of came back to an extent. So I definitely should have gotten this when I was in Torah Knights, because this thing is legit. You can see it. I don't know, the lighting may not be super good, but oh well, this thing is pretty cool. And like I said, I should have had one of these when I was in Torah Knights, but yeah, this thing has the Hebrew in it, or whatever you want to call it. You can look on this side and you can read it in the language, and then you can look over here and there's an English translation. Very cool. So yeah, about Torah Knights. What was that? That was a loose group where Judah was like the visible head, or the most, I'd say the most active part of Torah Knights. There were people that were like a part of it, but they weren't, they didn't make videos on a frequent basis. They kind of would come in and comment on videos, comment during live streams. And then there were people that were like me who were on camera. So it would be Judah putting up videos about like different topics related to this right here. And then he would basically break things down, talk about the language, address things within the wider Israelite community, which was mostly One West groups. And then there was Torah Knights, which was actually doing stuff that was, I guess you could say, more constructive. What's crazy is that many of the camps would come in, watch Judah's videos. I think only one group, totally took the material and started working with it, which was Sakari, or Exodus 17:15. That was an interesting thing, but can't say too much about it because I don't remember everything, but I know the head of that group actually was sort of cool with Judah for a little bit. Yeah, Gorilla Hebrew, yeah, that's him. He was cool with Judah, and some of his guys actually joined Torah Knights, from what I remember. But yeah, this is when I came in, it was right after the whole Kanalawa situation. Judah, he called Kanal white boy. There was like a fight going back and forth. Not in a strict sense. It wasn't a fight. It was like Kanal would throw barbs at Judah, and Judah would occasionally, once in a while, throw one of them back, and it would be like frozen stalemate war kind of thing, off and on. I came after all that, but also I came after this one dude. I'm gonna say his full name for fun. Chief Rabbi David Israel. So I came after he did his little thing where he got kicked out for what he was watching during Torah Knights live streams. He would be in the live, but he would have his mic unmuted, and you'd be able to hear just him reacting to what he was watching, and let's just say it wasn't related to the Torah. But yeah, that was quite an interesting thing. There were so many things that I could talk about when it comes to Torah Knights. But one of the things that I got out of it is that Judah and his ideas kind of had an influence on me. And even when I left Torah Knights for a brief period and a little hiatus, it was kind of strange because I would run into things that would just have me constantly reminded about Torah Knights and Judah, and it was just really weird. And then a whole bunch of really bad stuff happened after I had made a bunch of videos about Judah, because I kind of was disgruntled, so I was kind of mad, and I kind of went on a little video making rampage. I also talked about cult leaders and stuff like that, but otherwise, I think the Judah videos were a mistake. And I'm going to say this. I really think that that mistake had mainly to do with the fact that I was just doing things I shouldn't have done. So I kind of got a little bit of consequences. I'm not going to say what happened, but it was kind of an eye-opening experience, and I've learned that maybe I shouldn't do that kind of thing ever again. So as far as Torah Knights, going back to that subject, it really was cool, because I think a bunch of people coming together to talk about this book right here and find things in it that are deeper than most people would think. Just things that are more intelligent, more, I guess you could say, hidden. That's always been a thing that I enjoy or have an interest in, so it's kind of hard to not like that kind of thing. And even when I had left Torah Knights, I was still sort of interested in that stuff. So this is definitely something that I have. It's almost impossible for me to get rid of this, because even when I didn't have this book right here, I still had this book up in my head. So it's kind of funny. And now that I have this is definitely going to be used on my channel, and I'm going to be talking about stuff and just having a good time. But Torah Knights is amazing. They were amazing people. I can't knock it. I can't say that was a cult. Sorry, Killa. Hate to put it that way, but you may not like that, but I don't really expect you to understand everything that I'm doing sometimes. It's going to be a little bit confusing, but I'm definitely going to do some videos about different things related to Torah Knights. This isn't the last time I'm mentioning them. I'm also going to be making videos about other languages, things that I just find interesting. So, said this is going to be 10 minutes, but it's like 9, basically. So I'm just going to end it with this. Whatever you expect to find on this channel, I hope I can deliver. I hope to entertain. I hope to make people interested and willing to learn on their own. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one.